Back to the 12 News Connected Desk once again. I'm Keith. Right now, right before this, Adrian, Storm Team 12 meteorologist, mentioned you can already feel it by stepping outside, but it's going to be hot and it's going to get hotter. You should drink water, stay inside or in the shade. As for your pets, here's what the Kansas Humane Society suggested about how to take care of your pets during this extreme heat, especially as we start to see this more frequently this summer.
Having a heat stroke or heat stress, what should we do?
Immediately get them some cool water. If you're going to walk them in the morning when there's still shade, or walk them at night. During the daytime, your pavement, because it's black, traps a lot of heat, gets really hot, and that can cause burns to the paws. It can cause the blisters, and that's exactly what we don't want. We don't want veterinary centers full with scorched paws. It can also cause heat stroke. Don't leave them in the car. That's a pretty basic rule throughout the year, but especially now, temperatures can get really, really hot, and they get even hotter in a car without air conditioning. So try to think ahead and make sure that places you're going, if you have your dog, that they're pet friendly and will accept them. Any weather above 90 degrees, that's where you don't want to walk them.
So you see a stray in some pretty
Hot day.
Yeah, hot day outside.
Yeah.
They look pretty stressed out. What do you do?
If they are friendly, you can bring them into your car, bring them into your home. You can also take them over to Wichita Animal Services. That's where 70% of our animals come from. So that's always kind of the best option. If the animal doesn't look, if you don't feel safe handling the animal, call Wichita Animal Control. They will come get it. They will take it to WAS for you.
All right, now if your pet is vomiting, has glazed eyes, panting pretty heavily, excessive drooling, some unsteady legs, those are signs of heat stroke. Here's what the Kansas Humane Society says to do if your dog is starting to get to that extreme stage.
If you're going to walk them in the morning. If you're going to walk.
If your pet is, I guess, having a heat stroke or heat stress, what should we do?
Immediately get them some cool water, bring them into the shade, bring them inside, depending on the animal. But you can also call a vet.
All right, sorry about that video mix up there, but the Kansas Humane Society also mentioned the 5-second hand test. For that, you put your hand on the ground outside. Now, if it hurts or you can't stand to keep it there for 5 seconds, you probably shouldn't take your dog for a walk. We also have those tips, once again, that Adrian mentioned just before this and that, before the break. Stay hydrated, wear loose or light-colored clothing, limit your exposure outside, or if you have to be outside, take frequent breaks inside or in the shade as often as you can. And once again, keep those pets off the pavement. And check on your neighbors, especially once it's hot and maybe their AC isn't working and maybe they're waiting to get that fixed. It's going to be hot these next couple of days.